Hey guys, how you doing? Okay, let's talk about perks. We're going to go through each one and we're going to discuss each perk and we're going to discuss should you take it, should you not take it, if you should take it, when. Um, there are very few perks in this game that are absolute must-haves. Okay. Um, there are some perks that are must-haves for certain builds and certain playstyles. And so we're going to talk about that. So here we are. We're on Monarch. Hey, nice gas giant. It's so pretty. All right, let's go through the perks. Here we go. Perks. Perkalicious. Uh, this is my Lone Wolf Supernova Sniper guy. Okay, so starter. Toughness. Boom. This is a great perk. This is a must-have. Um, I can't imagine a single build situation scenario where this would not be your number one first perk. Out the gate, level 2, bam, toughness. You're done. Okay. So, next one, Slow the World. This is a good perk if you like the tactical time dilation, if you like TTD. Okay? This is good if you like TTD. So if you're a gunslinger, if you're a sniper, and you like and use TTD, you're going to want this perk. Other builds, it's not as important, especially for a lot of melee builds. I don't know if heavy weapon people use time dilation. I don't like heavy weapons, so I rarely use them. Okay, so this one, Lone Wolf. This is a conditional, fantastic perk. Okay, if you're going to play without companions, this is a must-have. So it's conditional, if then. Um, my damage output is fantastic as a lone wolf. I'm going to do a lone wolf video and talk about lone wolf, but this perk is fantastic if you're going to play without companions. I thought I was going to be Gimp without the companions. Nothing could be further from the truth. In fact, I think I'm stronger. Great perk if you're playing alone. Strider and Cheetah. Let's talk about them at the same time. So Strider is your walk speed, which if you don't know, this is you walking. Okay, so that's walking. That's just normal movement. So I'm 25% quicker walking. And then this is sprinting. Okay, so Strider and Cheetah. I've thought about these two. I like them. They're not great, but I do like them. They're very convenient, especially in Supernova. Boy, in Supernova do they help. These are, I think they're must-haves for melee. Um, and if depending on your melee build, Fudge Muppet, he got me inspired to do the Prismatic Hammer two-handed melee build, and I did a build, and I think it's GIMP. I think it's suboptimal, so I'm not going to publish it. I'm going to do it again, I'm going to follow his build more closely because I think Fudge Muppet's onto something. And in his build, he takes these, and I agree with him that for melee these are must-haves. This high maintenance is garbage. It's just garbage. Never, ever take this perk. It is crap. Okay. I mean, it's very easy to repair your weapons. You don't need to be breaking down guns and armor unless you're over encumbered. You'll find plenty of parts throughout the world. Never take this perk. It's garbage. Precision. This is a good one if you're playing with companions. Okay, this is especially critical if you're going to do a air quotes leadership build where you're going really high into inspiration and determination, and you're going to be relying on your companions quite a bit. Now, that being said, I would not recommend that for Supernova. I don't think your companions can stand up in Supernova. Maybe they can with super high leadership skills. And I suppose I could try to test that out. It's not my preferred playstyle, but I guess maybe I should test it. Scientific method, all that good stuff. But yeah, this is a good perk if you're running companions and you got the perk points. Not great, but good. This, no. I'm sorry, no. 5 base armor reading is inconsequential. Never, ever, ever take this perk. Never. Okay? Look at my armor. 85. What's 10% of 85, y'all? 8.5. So this is like 6.5% extra armor. Garbage. This is garbage. Never, ever, ever, never, ever take this perk. It's pure crap. Put an X through it. Okay? You don't need bigger ammo stocks on vendors. You never buy ammo from vendors. Good God, there's plenty of ammo. Look at my ammo count. Look at this. 4,300, 2,300, 3,200. Come on, guys. If you're running out of ammo, what in the fuck are you doing? You need to get some areas with some sprats, and you need to practice, bro. Okay? If you're running out of ammo, you're doing something wrong, or you're running around with Old Reliable, which you shouldn't be doing, because Old Reliable is an early game gun. It's fine up to about level 10, but then you need to pitch it. You need to move on. If you're running out of ammo, you're seriously fucking up, okay? Additional consumables on general stock vendors? No, the consumables are everywhere. I'm constantly selling consumables. Do not take this perk. It's shit. This is a good perk. I strongly recommend this perk. Yes, I know inventory management is a thing, but man, I'm telling you, look at my character. I've only got 110. And man, I'm carrying some extra armor because I'm going to do an armor analysis video in a minute. But yeah, knock off 5 pounds, knock off 7.5 pounds. Damn, man, I'd still be at 65. You know, I'm not carrying mods. I'm not carrying a lot of mods. I'm carrying some mods. So yeah, seriously consider the inventory perks. They're valuable. This is great if you like TTD. Okay, this is very good. This, never take it. Useless. This is garbage. Okay, put a big red X through this one. Never, ever, ever, under any circumstance, take this shitty perk. This is crap. This is pure garbage. Don't ever take this. Okay? Even if you're a leadership build, even if your companions are doing most of the killing, okay, you get standard XP from their kills. Okay? You get the vast majority of your XP, like 90% of your XP, you get it from quests. Okay? This is inconsequential. Don't take this perk. It's shit. You don't need it. This one here, if you want to argue for this one, I'm going to listen to you, because you're going to buy some stuff from vendors. You're going to. You're going to have to pick up some weapons. You may have to, especially with companions, you're going to have to buy your companions some armor. Because in order to keep them alive on Supernova, one of the most important things to keep your companions alive on Supernova is to put them in very, very high armor. Okay, they need a lot of protection to stay alive in Supernova. I don't lose companions very frequently in Supernova. In fact, I would call it infrequently. It's probably happened 2 or 3 times across. What am I on? This is my 4th Supernova playthrough, and you can see I'm almost done. You don't need this. I mean, you do need this to keep them alive. I'm sorry. You need this to keep them alive by buying them big armor. You're going to have to buy a few guns for yourself. You may have to buy some guns for your companions. You're going to want to buy some mods. So yeah, this could help. I would listen to somebody. If you're going to go long gun sniper, this is a particularly expensive build in terms of bits. You might want this perk. Something to think about. This, I see no I see no use in this. Um, I don't know. Maybe if you move around a lot, maybe for a shotgun build, um, I would say this is conditional. You don't need it for sniper. You sure as hell don't need it for melee. Um, I don't think you'd need it for melee. No. Yeah. Okay, this this is really good if you're a TTD user. Okay, very nice. Um, I can get 6 to 7 headshots on 1 meter. So yeah, this is good. This is conditional. Weird science. This is very important for a science weapon user. Okay, so this is a must-have if you're a science weapon focused build. Okay, so conditional. Um, this is helpful. It's not it's not just for the movement speed. Look, it's also for the action speed, okay? And that is using your inhaler, reloading your weapon, and working the bolt on the hunting rifle. If you have to use the hunting rifle, this will really help you. It'll because you can only get 2 shots on TTD, uh, and with this, I think, well, with this and the other one, I think you can pull 3. I think I should probably test that. Okay, this is absolutely amazing. This is a fantastic perk. Um, it's not a it's not a must-have for any build, but if you're a sniper, gunslinger, and you're popping heads, you're popping melons, this is a great way. And you can go to legs. This is also extra damage on the legs. Um, and you know if so for like ultra mag pistols, assault rifles, light assault rifles, you can go to the head, go to the leg, go to the next target, head, leg, next target, head, leg, and you can get everybody blinded and get everybody moving at crippled, get them moving at reduced speed. That can be really nice. This is garbage. Put a big red X through this one. Never take it. It's garbage. This one, just like Negotiator, Snake Oil Salesman, I would take this over Negotiator. You're going to sell a ton of stuff, and you are going to be broke at the end of the game if you're a long gun sniper. If you're a gunslinger and you use the Vermin 2s, you don't need this. The Vermin 2s come in at level 26, and you can very easily tinker all 3 damage types. You don't need to, but you can take corrosive plasma and shock all the way to 35 on your Vermin 2s, and you'll have money left. You'll have plenty of money left over. That's if you go to 100 science. If you don't go to 100 science, then you've got to jiggle things around. Okay. If you only go 60 or 40, then it's going to cost you more to tinker your guns, and so you might want to rethink this perk. This is a must-have for Lone Wolf play. If you're not Lone Wolf, then it's Big Red X. Okay. This is great if you're playing with companions. It's not a must-have, but I would strongly consider it. I always take it when I'm playing with companions. If you're Lone Wolf, then Big Red X. This I have taken it. It'll save you about 10 pounds or 10 kilograms because there's no units. It's conditional. If a really easy flaw popped up and I was thinking about taking it and I already had these 2, I might consider it. But I wouldn't put this in my main build. This is fantastic. Harvester, this is almost a must-have. This is barely top tier or top second tier. This is a damn good perk. Really nice. If you're a melee, must-have, because melee takes a lot of damage. This is a good one. This is a good one if you're playing with companions. But to be honest with you, in most fights, you're not going to kill enough creatures to get the abilities to come back in that fight. So there are better options. If you're a leadership build, then this might be more attractive. If you're doing most of the killing, well, I mean, you've got to be doing killing, so leadership, it's not gonna work unless you kill something. So, this one here, eh, it doesn't sound that good to me. Maybe for a leadership build, maybe think about it if your companions are doing all the work. Um, I don't know if you have this, and so your companions have an increased chance to get crits. Maybe for a leadership build, not for anybody else. Okay, so tier 3, wild science, must have for your science weapon users. Absolute must have. You hit 22, this is your first tier 3. Okay? Or 20 if you've taken a flaw like I did. Okay, so must have for science. This I think this is garbage. I never use it. I don't see any need. I would never burn a perk point on this ever. I would put this in garbage tier. This is absolutely fantastic. This is almost top tier, if not top tier. It's going to depend on your build. But for anybody that crits, especially if you can one-shot things, I'm going to show you with my two-handed melee stealth build how I can one-shot really big groups of mobs from stealth. And if you do that, well then, bam, your next swing is going to be a crit. And if you get popped out of stealth after that initial attack, that's going to be a really big help. And if you turn and one-shot the next guy out of stealth with a crit, that lights up another crit. So it's fantastic. Fantastic perk. Strongly consider taking this perk. This is the best perk in the game. Period. End of discussion. This should be in every single build. I don't care. I don't care what your playstyle is. I don't care what your build is. If you're a pacifist, you take this, okay? Because look at this. Look at this. This is plus 10 dialogue. That gives me plus 20. Hello. Yeah. Big time must have. Now, the only time I could see somebody talking me out of this perk, let's say you want to do one hand or two hand melee and you're going to wear heavy armor. Okay? So heavy armor is going to debuff your stealth skills. Do I even have any heavy armor on me? No, I do, but it doesn't have a negative stealth skill. So if you're going to wear heavy armor, maybe this isn't as attractive, but still you get the extra 10% to armor rating. I mean, yeah, this is the best perk in the game. This is a good perk. I wouldn't say very good, but good. I'm taking it next level because my pack space is killing me. This is going to double my carry capacity. I'm taking this. I would not take this if I took this. This will get you enough. I don't take this when I play with companions, but on Lone Wolf, yeah. I think this is a very, very good perk. Maybe not must have, but it's damn close to must have. A really good perk. This is good when you combine it with this. That's 100% movement speed in TTD. You're going to be moving at normal speed. That is fantastic. If you've got the perks and you use TTD, take these two. This is a good perk. So plus 20% when you're affected by harmful combat effects. That's plasma burns, corrosive burns, and N-ray damage. You're going to get spammed by N-ray in the end game. This is a good perk. I wouldn't say it's a must-have, but a good perk. This is very nice for Lone Wolf. So if you're a sneak, if you're a stealth build and you're Lone Wolf, must have. If you're not, then you can think about it. This is a must-have for melee builds. Fantastic perk for melee builds. Everybody else, of course, obviously, if you don't do melee, then don't take it. This is good. I've taken it once and I've skipped it the other games. I don't know. It's good. You know, if I had an extra perk, I would seriously consider it. This is only good for rapid fire weapons. So those burst fire pistols, Fin Force is a burst fire. This guy here, the anti-manti ray, this is burst. So I would take this if I really liked automatic weapons. Old Reliable. This would be devastating with Old Reliable, or a light machine gun. Um, I don't know if this works with shotguns. If it worked with shotguns, it'd be a must-have for a shotgun build. Um, okay, this. Don't go dying on me. Okay, I tested this. This works in Supernova. This works in Supernova. I'm going to say it a third time. This works in Supernova. If you're playing with companions in Supernova, must have. Okay? You must have this in Supernova with companions. This is a fantastic perk in Supernova. Okay? If you're in the pit takes about an hour. Okay? If you're 10, 15, 20% of the pit and Felix goes down, you're screwed. You need 2 companions to fight Ram. Okay? Ram is going to be really difficult to fight with just 1 companion. This will save your butt. Damn good perk on Supernova with companions. On normal, I wouldn't take this on normal. But Supernova, with companions, must have. Okay, this, I like this. I like Boom Headshot, and I hate Boom Headshot. And I'll tell you why. With the amount of damage you do, you are going to annihilate. You're almost going to one-shot the other guys around your victim. The problem is, I said almost. Okay, I have never been able to get, maybe this guy with his plus, he get the plus 25% from Lone Wolf. Maybe he could, maybe his splash damage would be high enough to one-shot those. Because the splash damage does not one-shot the other critters around the main target, it aggroes them. They go to instant alert mode. They've got you. They've sussed you out, and your stealth gets blown. So for stealth snipers, this is problematic. If I were doing Supernova with companions, I would not take this. I may test this with my Lone Wolf Sniper and see if it works better. Because it all comes down to, where are these breakpoints? Like Fudge Muppet, he's got a 2-handed melee build that hits for like, good God, it's like 10,000 or 14,000 or some ridiculously high number. It is amazing in its damage. And that's not from stealth. He just walks up to him and BAM! I mean, it's amazing. But the mobs only have about 1,700 to 2,000 health. So then you have to ask yourself, okay, that's really impressive. That's a great number. But other than Ram or the Mega Mantiqueen or Ultra Mantiqueen, the big Mantiqueen, she can be a bit of a handful. Ram is definitely a handful. So he can 3-shot Ram or 4-shot Ram. That is impressive. But are you gonna do your entire build to just fight 1 or maybe 2 enemies? I don't know. And I know where he's coming from because he was trying to build the maximum, biggest, hardest hitting thing he could, and he succeeded. He succeeded brilliantly. But me as a min-maxer, I look at it as more, I want a balanced build where I can kick ass in combat and kill everybody, but at the same time I want to be able to pick locks and hack computers and pass dialogue checks and these other things. I mean, obviously I'm not going to be able to pass all dialogue checks and hack every computer and open every lock. I get that. You're going to have to compromise somewhere, but this perk it's one of those perks where it's only good insofar as it gets the enemy dead and it pops you out of stealth. So I don't know about this one. I'm gonna do some more testing on it. Okay, this one here, garbage. Don't ever take it. Never ever take this perk. It's pure crap. Never touch it. Okay, so there's all the perks, and there's all the reasons and conditions I can think of for taking them and not taking them. Again, best perk in the game, Armor Master. Second best perk in the game, Toughness. I mean, bam, bam. Um, some other big standouts. This perk is fantastic if you're playing Lone Wolf. Okay. Um, and anything else that's just you Harvester, great perk, really good perk. And this is a great perk for melee. Um, I mean, these are obvious perk buys for Lone Wolf. Obviously, you skip them if you're playing with companions. This is a good one with companions. This is a must-have for companions. And that's pretty much it. That's my analysis of perks. I hope you guys found it useful. I'll see you later.